Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, March the 15th. My name is Anne-Marie Band, and this is the Moneyball Morning Report for the Benzinga Pro platform. Hey, Ides of March, Julius Caesar gets stabbed in the back by the Senate, or maybe got stabbed in the front. I don't know. They don't really tell us. Bad day for him. Could be an ugly day for the markets, simply because the number one primary shareholder of Credit Suisse, which you all know if you've read my Twitter feed, I think that bank should be zero. That is a bank that is incredibly corrupt and just so much malfeasance, but that's another story. So they are saying, hey, we're not going to give them any money. Don't look at us for any kind of backstop if these guys run into trouble. That sent the European markets in a tailspin, and we followed right along with it. PPI came out, not as bad as it was or as expected. Still not great, but it does give the Fed some ammunition that they can lean to and go, hey, listen, we are seeing things ease up. We know more has to come through the system, blah, 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 blah. But nobody knows what the Fed's going to do. Absolutely nobody. Everyone is thinking, hey, they're going to come in and save it. The jury's out there for me. I don't have any opinion on that except to say probably not. Right? That's about the opinion that I have. But in any case, levels that we're watching, 384 is the low of last week. Traders trying to hold the level, plunge below, but have recovered. Bounces or sell zones, folks. That's the environment here. Could the bounce be big? Yes. In the SPY, we're looking at 393 for last month's regions of interest. Sally is wondering why she has so many lines floating around. Oh, for 2 months, and I have the open and the close. Let's remove that so that we can eyeball our open and closes. Too many lines on the chart, giving me a headache. All right, and so we have 2 months of looking in this formation, and I'm going to remove that one as well so that we can see, hey, this is what we're looking at for the month. Okay, bounces are going to be sell zones. That's very key. Are we oversold? Yes. Could we have another bounce? Yes. But for those of us that just trade this index, or this ETF, the line in the sand is 384. You've got to watch out for that. Let's jump directly to the ES. Heavens. ES2. There we go. That's the futures event. They're not going to roll these until Friday where they come in. But here we go. We're looking at price action trying to recover what? The low of last week. That's 3881 in the ESM contract. So if we're underneath there and we move up from underneath there, first thing we're going to bump into is sellers. And those sellers are sitting all the way up into 3896. So if you're thinking about shorting, and you do it on the fade, and you know everybody is trying to hold the low of last week, you could get into a little bit of trouble. That being said, we've got ourselves levels below, and you can see clearly that the market is in a repricing mechanic. And so that repricing could take us down to our 38, I think it's 38.39 and some change, but it could be 38.20. It could be this weekly low event right here. So we're looking at 38.23 for further fades, but right now is a battleground at this 38.80. How do you know you're sitting on the right side of the trade if you take a long? For me, it's as simple as this. I look at my 30-minute chart and I say, have I made a lower low in the last couple of candles? If that answer is yes, my bounces are going to sell. If I start making higher lows and I get up over this 38.81, and yes, I'm going to have good price action that will allow me to take a quick long into 38.90. Maybe. Everything is sitting between 38.81 and 38.85 currently, you've got to be very careful. No matter what mechanical flow you're using, no matter what chart, here's the beauty. I am telling you how to look at price action. You look at your current candle, look at 2 candles to the left, estimate what the traders are doing there, and choose appropriately. Know where your monthly longs are, the high-low of the month before, the high-low of the week before. If you're near it, you know traders are going to try the bottom of it. Does it mean we can leak through? Absolutely. This is dangerous trading, and the type of trading that sits here is scalping. So if you want to take that 38.81 long, you better think about getting out at 38.85, 38.83, something like that. It's very dangerous here to buy and hold. Selling also because we have these huge wicks that could come up and move all the way into much higher zones, and you don't want to damage your account that way. All right, so take it easy, watch the levels, bounces or sell zones. Bounces could be sharp. This is not a place to buy and hold, friends. I know it looks like it, but it's not. I promise. You have to let the chart settle. Okay? Be careful, and I'll see you tomorrow.